We've got a problem. It's not picking up my mic. Hang on. Testing. There we go. So for some reason, OBS had lost some of my settings. So I do apologise if you've been in for the first 5 minutes and couldn't hear anything. So let's start the information again, because you guys missed quite a lot there. We've gone and built ourselves a raft. We're just going to make our way around this bend. We think we may have spotted a bright yellow moss chomp, possibly a Lystrosaurus on the far shoreline. So we're just going to go around this corner and try and get there without putting ourselves in too much danger. So if anybody watching this can just confirm that everything is working properly, that would be appreciated. So we just get around this corner. So the raft isn't the quickest way of getting around, but it is relatively safe. So that is quite helpful, especially since we've had losses in the last couple of streams. So let's get around this corner. And then on this right hand side now, then we can go and have a look at what's around. So I think I spotted a moss chomp. I might be wrong, it may just be a Lystrosaurus, but we'll go and have a closer look. What we've got there as well. Oh, just turning right into the sun, can't see a thing. Let's go and have a look. So that was a Lystrosaurus. That's one we're not fussed about getting. Now, where is the one we saw on this shoreline? It was a bright yellow colouring, so should really stand out. I think it's just behind this rock, actually. There we go. And I was right. It is a moss chomp. It's only level 10, unfortunately. And it wants a rare mushroom. Well, we're not going to have any of those anytime soon. Not without me getting a different tame first. So that's not going to be on the tameable list. And then we've got parasaurs and a few other things here. How we managed to tame ourselves a Pegastamax just by standing still. Ugh. Oh well. Well, let's spin this raft around and go and have a look a bit further along. Let's go and see what's further along the coast. So I've got a couple of options today. We could make our way over to Herbivore Island to see what's over there. Or if we wanted to be really crazy, we could go and go to the Carnivore Island, but I don't think we're going to be ready for that anytime soon. There is generally a lot of pteranodons around Herbivore Island, so if we're looking to tame one of those, Might be well worth going there. My Pegasus we tamed has been killed by a manta. Oh well. I didn't particularly want the Pegasus anyway. In one of my previous series I ended up with about 4 of them all dotted around my base. Right then. So the woodland here is a little bit more dense, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to see what's about. That looks like a Dilophosaur, so we'll give that a wide berth. A few Carbonemys. And unfortunately, it's getting dark. That's not going to be good for the gameplay. In the middle of nowhere, in the dark. Just turn into this little inlet here. Might just try and pull it in on that far shoreline. And hope that we don't get attacked. What I will do is I'll use the trees around here just to make up the items we're missing. So I'll get a bow made ready. Make ourselves a new spear, things like that. I've got 1 spear actually, so we're not too critical if things go terribly. This loot beam looks like it's just coming down. I don't think it's down yet. So let's go and visit that as well. And there we go. I can't see anything in front of me now. And I think we've just bumped into the shore at that point. So if I stop and light my torch, let's venture onto land. Oh, I don't think we can get to that thing anyway because, oh wow, it's only a very narrow stretch of water. Let's just go along there. And at least this supply drop will give us some light until such point as I oh, it's in the water. I'm not going to go for that. So we'll just do a double back. I can just make out the white mast of my raft down there. So let's cut across this little stretch of water again. There's my raft. So I think we're just going to sit tight for a little while. So what items am I missing from my hotbar? I'm missing the boller and I'm missing a bow. So let me just see if we can craft any of those up. So let's go into weapons. Primitive ranged. So the bow, I just need some more fibre. That's easy enough. And the boller, fibre and a few stone. So it's not too bad. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So let's just see if we can harvest ourselves some fibre. There we go, got quite a lot of fibre there. And I also need a couple of bits of stone. That one's just decoration. So is that one. Seems that I can't pick any of these stones up around here. That's annoying. Oh, I might have to go and find a rock to hit. Right, let's craft the bow first. So that was on my triangle button. And then let's just see what else we need for the boiler. So yeah, it still is just the 3 stone. Let's go and see if we can find ourselves a rock to hit. Or find any of these actually pickable. There we go. See if we can craft ourselves any arrows whilst we're here just passing the time. No, we haven't got any flint with us. Oh, is that right, where am I? So I've got another supply drop just coming in just over this corner. So we'll take a wander over there. It looks pretty safe area. Got a carbon MS, parasaur, and I saw a trike there as well. So yeah, pretty safe area. Oh, there's 2 trikes actually. Let's see what level they are. Level 30. And also a level 10. So not huge levels. Oh, we managed to tame another Pegastamax. Right, so, oh, we've got some dinosaur poo here. We'll pick that up. So, that's about halfway down, so that's not going to be too long. So, let's see, there's literally no rocks on this bit of island at all. So collecting the dinosaur poo, ready for making more fertiliser. Venturing a little bit further than what I'd like to, but I really could do with finding a rock. Just so I can get some flint. But it seems that there isn't any rocks around this area. Lots of trees, but no rocks. Oh well. So we're not going to be able to make any arrows just now. We have got the bow and the bolla made. It's a little bit further forward than what we were at the start of the stream. Let's go and see what we've got in here then. So we've got a storage chest, that's quite helpful. Some torches, a bed, and spark powder. So I'll take the 2 torches. I think what I'll do. Right, where's my raft? It should be down here somewhere. Just see it in the distance. So I said I wanted to put a storage chest on this raft, and what better way of getting one than to just find one in a loot crate. So we can put that down there, and I can start filling that up with these excess materials. So this is going to be a chest of just random stuff for now, and we'll empty it out at a later point. This is just to help me keep the weight down that I'm carrying. And then these 2 standing torches, what I'm going to do is put them either side of the back corners of the raft. One there. One there. So in the future, when it's night time, I can light up my raft so I can always find it. There we go. Right, let's go ourselves on another bit of a journey. Now it's daybreak. It's a shame there's not a fast sail mode like there's a run mode. Make things a bit easier. There is a more powerful boat available later in the game. Right, we've got some Argentavis here. Are they Argentavis? No, maybe not. Not big enough for those. So let's just make our way down the shoreline and go see if we see anything of interest. Any high level dinosaurs we do spot, I'll just try and remember the location of, and then we can come back and get those once we've got everything we need. So, awful lot of Carbonemus around. Not much of anything else, to be fair. We are coming across a few rocks now. That'll make things easier. So next time I've got to take a pause from actual sailing, I can go make myself some arrows. I just keep telling me we're cold, but I'm just keeping a close eye on my health. I'm still full at the moment. So got a bit more shoreline here. I can actually pull in and have a look around. And there's not no sign of any dinosaurs on the shore here. We have got a parasaur down there. And we have got a couple of dinosaurs. I want to say moss chomp. Let's have a look. Let's go and have a quick look. Yeah, level 50, that would have been good. But again, wants a rare mushroom. You want a Moji berry. So, let's have a quick look. Wrong button. That's about right. It's asking for the one berry I've not got. Could be the purple one, I think. So let's just run up here and do a quick look, a bit of harvesting. Yeah, it is the purple one, and we've now got plenty of that. And I was going to say, whilst I'm up on this hill, I'll just go and hit a rock to get some stone, but the one area where I've got off my raft again, it's a bit short on the stone. Oh, there's some up there. Don't want to go too far inland because I don't want to get caught out by any large dinosaurs. Ah, so this is one of the plinths, and just there is an explorer note. So Right, let me just remember where that is. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and get that level 10. Is that a Dilophosaur there? Let me just deal with this first. Rather kill it before it kills me. There we go. Let's go and get this level 10 Moschomp just from down here. And tells you just joined the stream. Welcome. We're in recovery mode after the devastating end to the last stream. So I have major berries in my last slot. So you just changed what you wanted. Well, that wasn't very nice, was it? Have you changed what you want? Ah, very nice. I'll take that. So, when I first came to look at those, the level 50 wanted a rare mushroom and switched to wanting a major berry, which means I can tame him now. And the level 10 switched to wanting raw prime meat, which I can't tame. So we got the better of the two. So that's a better start, level 50. And now what we're going to do, we're going to go and get that explorer out. And then I'm going to come down here on something of a killing spree. To try and get him some quick levels. So shouldn't take me too long to get to this explorer now. So often I sort of come across these accidentally and I can't make the most of them. So I'm glad this time I spotted it.
Oh, I was ever so glad to see
just
Miss
close
Walker
that.
again.
So we've
My
got
assistant's
boosted
clever
level
in
up
her own right, but
for
dear Helen
10
is
minutes.
still the only person
That's
I
good.
feel comfortable diving into my deeper theories.
And down here we've got a Parasaur
I
and
may have kept her from getting a word in edgewise,
I think
though.
that's a Dilophosaur.
Once
So
I got going on the obelisks,
just
why,
let him
I
get
just
his
couldn't contain
stamina
my
back.
enthusiasm. My word, I really have become quite enamoured with the subject.
Come on, faster.
Well, that settles it.
Might need
After
to
this
actually
next
put
set of
some
trials, I shall go check on the
food in
Iron
his
Brotherhood's
pockets actually.
progress.
And he's got 26 levels up.
Miss Walker to join me.
We haven't done anything yet.
Scientific expedition out of it.
So that's a few levels. Sorry, Mr. Parasaur, but you're going to die as well. Or maybe not, because maybe the Parasaur's going to outrun us. Okay. Let's just pick on anything else we can. Okay, level 20 Parasaur killed. And level 75 Lystrosaurus killed as well. So let's have a quick look. I've got 6 levels up. My dinosaur's got 29 levels up. Let's go and see what else we can find. Let's try and make the most of this exploring out. So I don't want to find anything that's out of our league. Not when I've only just tamed it. I just gotta wait for its stamina to build back up again. So I've got another dinosaur there we can go and take in a minute. Come on, stamina, build back up. That's level 50 Iguanodon. So, very quickly, I'm just going to put some of his levels on. He's got 30 of them now. I'm just going to really boost his melee damage. And then boost his health somewhat. And boost his weight. So, melee damage now over 500%. And he's now level 104. So, very quick progress from level 50. I don't want to go any further into the woods at the moment. So, I'll swing back round and see if we find anything else going back towards the shoreline. Just put him on a slower walk. Oh, I've got stuck between those two trees. So just letting his stamina come back up. Come through these trees and head back down to the beach. Whatever that was just ran away from us. Is it going to come back? I thought it was a dinosaur, so I was expecting it to sort of attack us, but it didn't. Okay. Do we take on a trike? Ooh. He probably would give us quite a few levels, but I've not checked how level this trike is. What are you? So another one we've just killed. Go on, let's take it on. How bad can it be? Oh, it's level 60. So we did well to kill that. Let's see. It's another 4 levels he's gained. So let's just try and get that melee damage up towards 600. Still got another 4 minutes of increased leveling. I've got all my level ups to sort at some point as well. Let's get something to eat, get my food levels back up. So about 3.5 minutes left now of leveling time, if we can find anything else. It's not looking like we're going to, so I'm just going to harvest a load of fibre and fruits. So we'll just get his stamina back. I can just see there what looks like to be another moss chomp, so we'll take that out when our stamina's back up. So just there we go. So, 2 lots of dinosaur poop there, along with the 2 we collected earlier on, so that's 4 lots. So I think I only need 2 more, and then we'll be able to craft ourselves another lot of fertiliser. This one's running away, so we're not going to be able to kill this one, I don't think. Oh, there we go. Turned back to us, so that wasn't so bad. And More dinosaur poop there. And tell you what, there's a... Oh, hang on. That could be the 6 just there. So we want all that for keeping the narcoberries fertilised. We've got a supply drop coming in. It might already be in, actually. I can't see it on its way down. So let's go and brave this. See if we could get in and out of this area without too much problem. It's only just into the tree line. And yeah, it was already down. So what's in here? Oh, got some trank arrows in there. That's quite good. Take all of that. Take all of that. So let's get back down to the beach so I can see what we're doing. So I'm not sure whether the trike gives us anything other than meat and hide. It's just oh, it gives us keratin as well. That's quite helpful. It's very helpful. So we'll just park him on here for now. Let's just check his inventory. Lots of berries, lots of meat in there. Just dump all the meat because it really doesn't need all that. And it's just additional weight that it doesn't need to carry. So 5 levels up means we can take it over 600. And we can take his health up another couple of points. His health is 1,250. So he should take a lot of hits before he dies. Fingers crossed. So this standing torch, I've not got any thatch on me. Right, let's since we're collecting chitin and keratin, where's that one just gone? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's run back into the water. Oh. So I managed to kill it. Unfortunately, in the water. So I'll just get my spear. Just try and harvest this as best I can. Without getting killed in the process. So I got some pearls from that as well. That's quite good. Lacquer Gaming, good evening. Nice to see you here. Spare me 1 second. Oh, I've just been attacked. Lucky Gaming, you not streaming this evening? Is it your Factorio night tonight? Just see if he gets back to me on that. Right, so that looks... I think it's a Pelagornis, the ones that steal from you. I'm not actually sure what it stole from me when it attacked, so... Hopefully nothing too critical. It sweeps in again. I might try and attack it. So I'm trying to keep it directly in front of me. And I tend to find these tend not to attack your face on. They tend to sneak up behind you. So let's see how it goes. No stream for me today. Demolition on Lakes. Okay. So that explains that then. So yeah, just trying to get back to a good place on this after the devastation of the last stream. Right, I think we're going to be safe enough to get on here and start sailing back, I think. So let me just go into this chest and put these stuff in here. Oh, my chest is full already. That's about right. We did get those some trank arrows, so I'm going to just attach those to my bow. And let's start sailing for home. So we caught the moss chop at level 50, and it's now level 104. Doing well. Doing well. And the stream so far is going well. Touch wood. We know when I said that yesterday, it suddenly went very badly after that. So we'll tap the wood and we'll hope for better things today. So yeah, moss chop's already level 113 now, actually. So caught at level 50. You had to say low. Yeah, I've said it. There we go. And welcome to those others that have just joined the stream. How come no webcam? So we're having a couple of issues. I didn't even notice actually on my screen that wasn't there. Let me just pause there for a second. Let me see if I can get it working, because I'm not sure the OBS has done an update today. Or what's gone on, but a couple of my things were not right when I started today, so, and for some reason I failed to spot the fact that my webcam was missing. So just bear with me 1 second. Yes, it was. Console Corey. I know that is a fault if you don't get that quite right. It's not plugged in, it doesn't recognise it afterwards. Right. I think that should be about right. Yeah. Just so see your panic when things go wrong. Yeah, thank you. Not even sure why I didn't realise it wasn't on, actually. Because I normally spend a few minutes setting that up before I start. So maybe because I was doing things on the game in between streams, just to try and get things back in order. So my raft and that was more or less built by the time I came onto stream today. I collected all the stuff for it, so I do believe that that might be a Quetzal. Something we may look at taming in the future when I figure out how you actually go about doing that. Because the Quetzal allows you to have a mobile base, so you can actually build a base on the back of it. So something we might look at in the future. I'm just wondering whether I ought to try and capture one of these trikes to try and help us out a little bit. Something a little bit bigger. I would need to create some form of trap in order to do that. I think this is the first time I've seen you use the raft. Okay. Sort of surprised me that, because I used to use it quite a lot. So prior to getting a flyer, it's one of the safest ways to get around, because even though there's stuff in the sea, it tends not to attack you whilst on the raft. I've got these birds attacking me again. Go away. So we'll make our way back towards home. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get home and make myself a new spyglass because I've got some crystal left over. And then we can take a look at what we're going to consider taming, and we might have to consider trying to get rid of that Allosaurus. So the ones that attacked us last time, there was 3 dinosaurs, I believe 2 Allosaurus and a T-Rex, all came in a crowd. One of those has wandered closer and closer to our base over the last few hours, so now he's not too far away at all, and that is a little bit worrying. No. Oh. And that's the danger when something attacks you, is my moss chomp decides to go and try and fight back. Let me pull into the beach. Right. So, let me just try and get rid of some of these. Yeah, that was what I was hoping, was when I attacked that, my moss chomp would chase me, or try and chase my target and come back onto the shore. So that worked out quite nice. Let's see. He's looking for some dinner in your... But yeah. Unfortunately, each time they swoop attack, they tend to steal something. And if you're not watching carefully... So yeah, he's just took there 2 spoiled meat, which I don't mind him taking the spoiled meat. I had got the name on there, the Itchy... I think Ichthyosaurus or something like that. So just move that along a little bit. Oh, I've just broke my spear now. That's annoying. So I've got a load of hide from that, and there we go, a bit of hide from that one. No bagged items suggest what they'd stolen, so whatever they did steal, we lost. But never mind. Itchy Ornis, okay. And my pronunciation of dinosaurs is never going to be great, so I'll just leave that be. So let's continue getting back towards home. Hopefully we won't get attacked again en route. And given that's the mountains over there, just bear 1 second. Sorry about that. It's just my son commenting on my pronunciation of the dinosaurs. He's a lot more accurate with the names than what I will ever be. 1 second. Okay, so almost back to home. I can see the snowy mountains in the distance, so we know that's close to home. No need to stay left here because I was down that river section earlier on. That's where we got our... we were looking for a moss chomp earlier. We didn't get one from there, but we were having a look around. There's the volcano we went to on the last stream. to get the crystal. It is frustrating on the raft. It is quite slow. Although it's a safe way to travel, it is a little bit on the slow side. So, but have a look at the engrams and just see where you learn. I think it's the motorboat, and see what we actually need to make that. I think we're quite a way off being able to do that yet. It does require the next level of crafting areas. So we need to keep a lookout now for the waterfall, which is the sign of where our base is. And here we go, under attack again. And he just, I think I'm just going to have a quick look at the map. So just stop there. Oh, still quite a way to go actually. That's fine. No, I didn't want to ride my dinosaur. I know, like again, you said you'd started playing this. Did you give it another go after your bad start originally? Or have you been a bit busy with all the other stuff you're doing to be able to give it another go? So, just up the coast, the next river turning is the turning we'll want. So, I think it's just beyond these rocks. Not had a chance to play it again yet. Okay. No worries. So I think this is where we need to turn in just about. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to land just this side of the river. The reason being is I don't want to park up too close to that Allosaurus. So I'll park this side, go up over this rock, and then just cross the river that's near to the base. So let's just swing this in here. What I might do at some point is actually build a little port for this to make it easier to get in and out. Right, I'm not going to empty the chest just yet. I'll empty that a bit later. So what we need to do is go up in this corner here. I'm not sure whether you caught it earlier, like again, we did a lot of poop collecting earlier, so we'll be able to set my fertiliser bin going to make some more fertiliser. Right, sure, I spotted a supply drop up here. Has it despawned? Oh no, it's still here, look. There we go. Let's go and see what we've got in here. Oh, I can't get up. See whether I can just get close enough. Yeah, there we go. So it's a saddle for a Phiomia. Okay. I mean, we're probably going to tame one of those at some point. So that's worth having. And there's the waterfall. So we know we're close to home. Have I come along on the wrong level? I have. I should be down there. That's not a safe drop. That's not a safe drop at all. So I need to be a little bit careful because I know from experience that up here are raptors. And I have known also alpha raptors up there as well. So let me just check what we're carrying, because it seems to be carrying a lot of weight at the moment. So let me just see what I can drop just to make my mosh chops a little bit quicker across the ground. Yeah, I can't see anything of really heavy weight we've got, so there we go, that's a bit better. Moving a little bit quicker. Oh, another supply drop. But that one's not come down yet, so we'll leave that one be. So, have I parked close enough to actually get home without going for a swim? Yeah, I think I have. Oh, slid down the rocks a little bit there. Just let him get his stamina back. I just check my phone 1 second. Okay, let's just have Parasaur coming up behind me. Suddenly saw the shadows on screen and got a little bit worried. So I had actually parked quite away from my base. I thought I'd park the raft closer than that. But never mind. Just pause there for a minute. And welcome to those that just joined the stream. If you're enjoying what you see, if you could hit the like button, it just helps the stream get promoted. If you like what you see, if you could subscribe as well, it really helps the channel along. It's nice to see you here. If you want to say hi in the chat, just so I know who's joined, and I'll say a quick hi to you. It's nice that we're getting a few more in today. So here we go, back home. Just cut across the river just here. One thing I also did off stream was I'm trying to put in a bridge across this section of the river so we don't have to keep going for a swim. I just need to figure out exactly how to do it to make it work. That's the first little bit in, and I'll probably build that off stream so that I can spend the time figuring out how to make it all work. So I actually one piece of dinosaur poop short, so there we go. Just can't quite get it in the hitbox, right? Just moving forward a little bit, and I can go and pick that up then. Drop that in there, and that's going to give us another 2 lots of fertilizer. Let's have a look at how things are looking. So we've got another 34 narco berries there, and similar amount in that one. And has my mosh top got any on him as well? Yeah, another 17 in there. Just get these items off him that are of no use, and we will this time boost his weight a little bit more, just so it's easier to carry me when we're going about. So into here, Let's put all these narco berries in here. 107 of them. So that's going to allow us to make a another batch of the narcotics, and therefore a load more trank arrows. How many arrows do I have on me currently? 30. So we'll leave that going for a little while. Meanwhile, let's just go around and empty my pockets a little bit. So all these berries and seeds, I'm just going to chuck all those in there. And we can deal with those at a later point. So in this one we've got all of our pearls and oil. What we've got there? A blood extraction syringe. Okay, not entirely sure on the use of that. So the spare weapons I'm going to put in there. I'll put the spare saddle in there as well. So that's that chest. Let's put the hide and all the keratin in this one. And that stone. And then the one over this side is the one that we've got the wood and the fibre in. Or at least we would have if we had any in stock. And then we've got a meat chiller over here. I've had some meat go off in there. I'll just clear that out. Add that to this mortar and pestle here. So we've got 33 narcotics, which is enough to make up all the current arrows we've got. So putting ourselves back into a good position again. Let's boost my health up to 400. Let's boost my melee up to 400 as well. And I will go through the engrams at a later point. It's night time again. So what we'll do is we'll stay in the house for the night period. What is my moss chops doing? Why is he running about? Let's just put him over there. And then just tell him to stop. Can't even see the door to my house, it's that dark. I really ought to light all these standing torches at some point, but we'll leave it for now. So we have this time made ourselves a bed, which was good because it meant we could respawn back here when we did die in the last stream. So now it's just a case of waiting out for the morning. Have I got any flint in here? I have. Quite a lot of flint actually. So can we make ourselves up another batch of arrows? Let me just see what the other item is we need. Thatch and fibre. I think thatch might be the one item we haven't got. Yeah. So let's take the fibre out. So we'll just we'll brave it outside. We're in a pretty safe area currently. The only threat really is that Allosaurus, and if he comes around the corner, well, it's going to be bad anyway. Let's put the torch back on. We'll just make ourselves up another batch of arrows. So make another 78. And what we're just prepping ourselves to go and get some more tames. I haven't currently got any armour on my legs, so let's see what I need to sort that out. I need the smithy table, which is outside. So we've got the house there, and then we've got our little bit of a workshop here. So we're short on just kiting, I think. Where are the leggings? There. Yes. And we have quite a bunch of that now in storage after that trip on the raft. So I'll take a couple of hundred out. I'm just going to put all that into the inventory on the smithy. And that way we'll be able to craft anything we want to. So yeah, we can make the leggings, and let's see, what else had we got? We hadn't got the headgear either, so make that as well. Make sure we transfer those across. And then quick double tap. And there we go, full armour again. So just waiting for morning. Hopefully it won't take too long. We could always go for a ride carrying the torch. We can see what's ahead of us. Give us a bit of a head start on our travels for the morning. So down here somewhere is that Allosaurus. Now if he's on his own, we have a chance to kill him. And if we do, that will probably give our moss chomps quite a few level ups. Now obviously I don't want to go too far this way, because otherwise this Allosaurus is going to get the jump on us, and we don't want that. But I do need to uh-oh, Fluke is getting brave again. Yeah, the thing is, this Allosaurus is so close to our base, I'm going to have to deal with it. So one dinosaur or another has got to go up against it. And in a one-on-one battle, I probably stand something of a chance. What did me at the end of the last stream was it was 3-on-1. It wasn't exactly a fair fight. Oh, my torch is broken again. And I haven't got the stuff on me to fix it. What? Let's just see what I'm missing. I think it comes under weapons actually. Yeah, there it is. I'm just missing some stone. Okay. It's slightly frustrating, all things to be short of. Wood wall. Where's my door? Oh, right. Can I find any stone on the floor just by complete fluke? I don't think I can. Oops. Oh, near my preserving bin. Okay. Wood window wall. Can't see anything at the moment. This is not good. I definitely need it to be get to morning quickly. And actually, I think that's the first sign of daylight, so that is good. So I'm back on my dinosaur. as soon as we get proper daylight, I'll get some stone, repair that torch. And then we'll go on this journey and we'll try and deal with the issue that is this Allosaurus. Right, can I think there's some rock there, so if I just... No, come on. No, that's not a hittable rock, apparently. There we go, that one is. There we go, we can see again. I know, it's almost daylight, so let us go and let us see if we can deal with the problem that is. So I just need to get a little bit lighter. Just see how light it is without my torch. It's not too bad. I can see. It will be gutting if I lose another moss chomp to this Allosaurus. But it's an issue I've got to deal with. I can't have it keep getting gradually closer. We've got an attack of compies first. What level is my moss chomp? Well, he's just leveled up to level 116. Let's put a bit more on his melee damage. And let us just drop all this meat. What did us last time was the fact that we struggled to move very quick because we were carrying too much weight. And I was trying to actually drop the weight when the Allosaurus came in and attacked. Now, it was last seen very close to here. And it was on its own, away from the other two. So yeah, moss chomp's level 116. Worth killing more small stuff to get some more levels. Well, yeah, possibly. It just takes so long to get the levels up. And when I lost that effectively 240 last time, it's like, ugh. But that was mainly because it was a 3-on-1. So if I do see small stuff between me and the Allosaurus, I will kill it. So yeah, try and get those levels up a little bit. So here's what remains of our trap. I'm so conscious of what might happen if I don't keep a lookout. So at some point my moss chomp will probably go into the caves with me and gain lots of levels that way. So I'm just wondering now whether the Allosaurus has despawned. Because I'm not seeing it unless I've gone past it. So let's just double back a little bit. Try not to burn too much stamina. So I've got the stamina for actually the battle when it comes. So full daylight now. It's, yeah, there's no sign of the Allosaurus at all. So yeah, maybe it has just despawned. And maybe we're okay to be in this area again. So I was hearing dinosaur noises on the game audio, making me jump. Ah, what's... Am I just chasing shadows, or is that movement ahead of me? I think I'm chasing shadows. So, this area now seems to be relatively safe again. Touch wood. So, Argentavis over there, which is quite normal. No sign of hundreds of hyedidans because we killed all those anyway. My death point would have been around this corner somewhere. My last death point. Let me just let the moss chomp recover somewhat. Looking okay weight wise, we're not carrying too much. Right, here we go again. So, a couple of Argentavis down there, and right. So, a couple of stegos and one large carnivore. Is he on his own? From what I can tell, he is on his own. Not glowing red, so not an alpha. Hopefully stegos will do quite a bit of damage to him, and then I can just go in and finish him off. That's going to be the theory. Just keep an eye on what's behind me and to my side. There's the Dodicurus there as well. That's one thing we said we wouldn't mind taming. That's one of the stegos dead. 2 stegos dead. Right, let's go and see. There he comes. It's quite the roar. So that's 68 damage per hit on us. And okay, that was the Rex, level 10. Right, what's in this bag here? What is in this bag? Lots of meat and a Pteranodon saddle. We'll take those bits and we'll just leave the rest. So we've just killed a T-Rex. I didn't actually get on my moss chomp. Inadvisable to leave that there. So if it roars in your face, it's the T-Rex. So that's good to know. Right. Still doesn't explain where the other ones went. And we've got a scorpion coming at us now. I should be able to take this out. It says. Yes, a Pullman Scorpius, level 95. Right, my Moschops is on half health, so let us get out of this dangerous area. Let's just move away a little bit. Turn it into face anything that might come towards, and just let him recover somewhat. So, oh, got lots of prime meat now. We'll just drop all that. It's just, it goes off so quick, it's not worth saving unless you need it instantly. It possibly is. I think there's one of the bones actually on the T-Rex that you need to summon one of the bosses. But we didn't get it. Oh, hang on. It's dropped a bag. It's dropped a bag. Let's have a look. We'll have that chitin, and T-Rex arm might be the item we need. So let's see how much we're carrying weight wise now. Too bad. Let's just drop. We'll save the hide because that's very useful, but meat we've got tons of. So there we go. Right, and our health is almost back to full, I think. Let's get in there slowly. Yeah, it's going up quite well. So we're going to have a further look around now. So there doesn't seem to be any more really large carnivores about. And what shocks me is that given how large those dinosaurs are, I didn't see them coming last time. You think something that large, I would have seen it on screen, but because it came from the side, I completely missed it. So this is, oh, down now. Let's go and have a quick look. So that is a blueprint for a saddle for the Ichthyosaurus. So we'll take that. Right, we'll make our way over to our trap that we had. Right, why is he struggling so much now? So we are getting a little bit encumbered. Let's just drop that extra wood for now. Thatch is alright. So he got some level up. He's got 3 level ups, so let's increase his weight a little bit. It'll make things easier. Right, he seems to be getting quite misty on the game. I don't know whether we're about to have a rainstorm on the game. So this is how we left the trap. It didn't work very well for us at all. And some of these bits will need destroying because they're just not in the right locations. So if I do that, yeah, that's taking that section down as well. But we'll have increased my what I'm carrying. So the overall weight's gone up quite a bit. I need to eat as well. In fact, when I get back home, I need to start cooking some more meat up actually, because I'm almost out. So, very calm area at the moment. So, thinking if I was to put walls both sides to that point and then lure the Argentavis in, it wouldn't be able to get back out. I think what I've done is I've made the wrong gateway. I don't think you need the dinosaur gateway to capture the Argentavis, so maybe what I'll do actually is just take this whole trap down and let's start afresh. So I take these bits down, I'm going to be struggling to move, I think, so but at least we've got the foundations down. Yeah, so can't move now. So let's hope nothing comes running into attackers now, because then I would be in a mess. So let's go to structures and wood. So not that one. I think what I need is the double door. I think so. Let's go and have a look. Wooden double door and double door frame. Let's have a look at those. So double door frame, I can make 5 of those. I think I only need to make 3 or 4, so we'll make 4. I was hoping that would get my weight down enough so I could move, but not quite. I can now just. So let's start from this end and put these frames in place. Ah, no, they're not nearly as wide. Okay. But they do snap into place, so that's a bit better. Let's just take down this end section. Demolish that. And then let's just place this last section. So this would work as a trap for smaller dinosaurs, but it's not going to work as a trap for Argentavis. So I need to come up with a better idea for doing that, because it just really didn't work as I'd expected last time. So let's make some doors to go with this. Wooden double doors. I just need 2 of those. And that's barely got my weight down at all crafting those. So 1 there. And I can't get to the other end. So let's just make some wooden walls if we can. If we make a couple of those. And put these down here. And put another set of double doors at this end. So we could lure them into there. If they're big enough and can't get out of the one single space, or I'm reliant on getting through a single space to get in the doors anyway, just open outwards. And put these down here. And put another set of double doors at this end. So we could lure them into there. If they're big enough and can't get out of the one single space, or I'm reliant on getting through a single space to get in the doors anyway. Just Oh, come on. They're not going to open outwards. Okay. So let's just make 2 more walls. So for non-flyers now, hopefully what we'll be able to do is lure them into here, shut the doors, and then if I put a ladder and a ramp on this side, I'm able to get over the top of them to shoot them. So let's craft ourselves a ramp. And I thought the ladder was in there. The ladder might be in the thatch. No. Maybe I've not learnt the ladder engram. Let's go and have a quick look. Let me just put it in the search box. There we go, wooden ladder. There's a rope ladder as well. We'll learn that as well. So we can place the ramp somewhere there. So what I'm going to do is craft a wooden ladder and also 1 piece of ceiling. I've actually run out of wood to make the ceiling. Oh, of course. And the reason I'm going to make 1 piece of ceiling is because I don't think I'll be able to shoot arrows whilst on the ladder. So I need to be able to get above the dinosaur to make this work. So that there. And then, which... so, second section of stone. So, somewhere there. If I craft a ceiling. So, something like a Triceratops or something like that, we should be able to lure into there and tame without getting injured. That's a theory. We'll see how that goes when we get around to testing it. That'll be enough. So what I do want to do is put ramps at each end so that the dinosaur can get in quite easily. So one at that end, one at that end, and equally if we're running with a dinosaur chasing us, we'll be able to get through the trap quite easy as well. And we've got that much on us now that our moss jumps is struggling to move. I'm off now. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Try not to die. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Hour and a half in. We're doing well so far. Touch wood. You enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll speak to you again soon. So I need to shift some weight. So if I just drop this stone, that should make the difference for what we need. Yeah, there we go. So now I can do a quick demonstration with the moss chomp. He would go in, he says, through there and out the other side. And hopefully we can shut the doors quick enough to trap the dinosaur in there. So, do we have anything about we can test it on? Possibly not, because I think that T-Rex killed everything in the area. So what we might have to do is let that just stay there for now, and then come back to it when some have respawned back in a little bit later. So a quick look down here just in case there is anything about, but I've got a feeling it's all very quiet. So yeah, hour and a half into the stream. Be live for about another half an hour. 2 hour mark is where I normally try and cut it off. If we do have several people come... Ah! What is that? It was a saber tooth that jumped us, and my mosh chomp now is running off. Come here. Oh, I've got another one. Oh, level 45. Right, where's my mosh chomp gone? Oh, he's there. Come here. Oh. God, right. Right, what's happening now? So, he's just picked up loads of meat from whatever he's just killed. Right, we're still carrying way too much weight. What on earth? So it's got a couple of 100 kilos of berries. Let's lose some of this. Here's some I gained 181 narco berries. That's very helpful. That's very helpful. Right. Let's just head for home and go and shed all this excess weight we've got. Tell you one thing I do need to make is a feeding trough. I can't remember which item that comes in. Oops, hope I could spell. I need 8 metal and a lot more wood. So that's not going to happen right now. So it's going to be a slower progress getting back because we've got carrying a bit too much weight. As soon as anything else I can really drop. Let's drop that. Let's see if that helps. There we go. That's better. Bit better movement speed. Don't know why it is when Lucky Gamer never says try not to die that I get attacked. He says I shouldn't say things like that. I think I'm going to have to ask him not to say things like that on my streams. So we survived just on that one. So far today, I'm going to venture out there and say it. It's been successful. We've taken down a T-Rex. So that's going to make things helpful. We've got 2 T-Rex arms, which I think might be the item required to summon one of the bosses in the higher levels. So that's definitely going to be useful. My moss chops has got a level up. Let's put that on weight just to make things a little bit easier. A couple of dodos around here. We're not worried about those. And seemingly the level 75 Allosaurus that was causing me a little bit of stress has despawned, seemingly. We've had a good look round for it. We've not come across it. So it's seemingly disappeared. The only dinosaur left in that area of those three that attacked us on the last stream was the T-Rex. And having dealt with that, that area now is quite calm. Whether it will stay that way remains to be seen. But it is an area we'll need to visit a few times because we'll be wanting to go and try and get some of the penguins. So what I want to build on this game ideally is a polymer farm, a metal and oil farm, and possibly a egg farm for making the kibble. So see how all that works out. Okay, so let's have a look at what my weight's looking like. My weight's okay, so I can go and try and get some metal from these rocks down by the water's edge. Yeah, because we've not made a feeding trough yet, so we can make that. That'd be useful. Right, that looks like a good source of metal. No. Right, okay. We're just going to put all that stone away we've just gathered. And then I'll try it with the pickaxe instead. Oops. Right, which stones are we looking at? This one here. I've got 3 out of it. Let's try this one. Got one more. Yeah, there we go. And I didn't have enough wood either, so shoot that tree once. Where we're going to leave all our dinosaurs, I think just up here. Doesn't look a bad area. Now, is it a... I think it's going to be on the smithy bench to craft it. So I have to make my way across there. So let's some wood, metal, stone, some structures. No. So let's type it in. Maybe it's just a normal craft. I thought with having metal involved in it, it wouldn't be, but so let's have a look. There we go. So we craft that up. That will help get our weight down. Plenty of movement speed now. So put that there like that. Right, where's my moss chomp? Let's pull him over to there. Oh, I'm carrying too much weight apparently to allow that. Okay, let's do this the other way then. So I want to leave him with some berries in his pockets, but not a great deal. I'm encumbered again, so I can still just about move. And then if I just type in berry in there, it will just show me the berries, and then I can just transfer all, and all the berries will go across and nothing else. I'll take those seeds out. I might want those at some point. Right, let me just go to my chest and empty my pockets. Wood in that one. A lot of thatch ones going in this one as well. And over here. Flint. All the hide. Chitin. Metal in that one. And all that stone. Looking a lot better. Yes, for those of you watching, it might be a surprise that we've actually got organised chests. It's quite rare for me to be organised with my chests, but on this game so far we are achieving that. So I can make up another 20 narcotics. And let's just see what else my wash shops has got on it that we need to move off. So it'd be quicker, just transfer it all and then just give him the one lot of berries back. So they're seeds. They're all seeds, and oops, so seeds back. So I might have to use one of my empty chests now just for seeds. At some point we will start using all this seed when we start making a really big farm. Some of these items are only available if you grow them yourself. Still got 125 stimberries on me. So that's that one. In this one, that's where we've got the oil, so drop that rest of that oil in there. I will put the blueprints we found in there, keep our pockets empty. And we've got a Tranodin saddle, that's going to come in useful, and another 80 narcoberries. That's another 16 narcotics we can make. So we're going to have a whole batch load of trank arrows very shortly. Let's just place our moss chomp in the vicinity of the feeding trough. That's going to stop there. Right, one thing we need to make again is our spyglass. So let's have a look at what we need to make that. Two crystal, fibre, hide and wood. So I believe the crystal's in this end one. So 2 crystal, hide, fibre and wood. So there is that, and that's back straight into our hotbar. Just put the excess materials away. So we're as lighter weight as we can be. We have got 78 arrows that have not been turned into trank arrows yet. So we can now craft up a batch more of those. So another 41 we can make up. So we are starting to look very prepared for moving forwards. One thing I almost forgot about, if I just transfer that wood across. Only wants about 25 of it. I need to make myself up some more food because we're running a bit short. Got a campfire out here somewhere. There we go. If I take that charcoal out of there, wood and 2 stacks of meat. There we go. So that'll give me enough food to keep me going for quite some time. Because my food level at the minute is looking quite low. As is my water level. So as it's about to get dark, let's go and do this very quickly. That's that sorted. And then I need to figure out how we're going to build this bridge, because it keeps telling me that as I put the next 2 in, I'm too far away from a foundation. I can't remember how I built it last time, so I've got to try and figure that out. And then we'll be able to have a bridge across to there, and then it'll be easier to get down to the beach to go and do the taming we want to do. Moshchomp's now level 120, 121. Let's now boost his, let's keep boosting his melee damage. He did very well against that T-Rex, but we need to keep moving him forward. I don't know where he's acquired all that from. Ask him to do anything. Maybe just decide to knock down a tree. So we've got loads and loads of thatch, loads and loads of fibre in there, so they aren't going to be an issue for us anytime soon. I do need to put these stimberries in the fridge. Just going to put those in there. You can see in there as well, we've got some polymer in there as well. Only 16, and it does go off over time, so that's one thing I need to keep an eye on. Right, it's night time, so I may as well go through the engrams and go through if there's anything else we need to learn. Power saw saddle is probably going to be very helpful. Seen a lot of power saws about, and I'm probably going to tame a couple of those, in particular the tech ones. If I can find those. They're all okay, don't need to learn any of those. Stone pipe work for now I don't need. If I build a big farm away from the water I will need to. I've never ever used a fishing rod on this game. Let's learn it. Let's maybe try and do some fishing at some point. Bookshelf can be quite helpful. Scissors are helpful. We'll learn those now. Basically, I've got so many angling points at the moment, I may as well go through and learn the relevant items. Medium crop plot. Dinosaur gateways, handcuffs, bear trap. We'll learn the bear trap, that might come in useful. Fireplace. Sword and sickle. Large bear trap. Don't think we're going to need the behemoth gateways anytime soon. We'll learn the Dinichus saddle. Toilet and lance is going to be useful. To learn the toilet you have to learn all the pipe work anyway, so we just learned all the pipe work. Ghillie armour, we're going to learn all that. Pistol and bullets, Sturdy Kura saddle. So the rifles, we'll learn those. They're going to come in useful later on. The large crop plat and Kyla saddle, definitely. That's definitely on my list of ones to get relatively soon. Beazle Buffo saddle, we'll get one of those. With the silencer. We'll learn the greenhouse stuff. I've never yet built a greenhouse. So we might have a look at doing that in the future. It's not too expensive. It's the crystal that's going to be the killer on that one. We just require a lot of crystal for each piece, but it does make your crops grow a lot faster. So slow the greenhouse roof as well. Not worried about the metal buildings for now. Definitely not got that much metal to be thinking about that. And we'll learn the Carno saddle. We have successfully tamed a Carnotaurus before. So these are the next level crafting you need. So the fabricator. We'll learn to make polymer rather than rely on organic polymer. Electronics will be very useful. Electrical outlets. Baryonic saddle, we'll learn that one. All these cables are going to be useful. Let's learn the double doors. Industrial grill. Once you've got the industrial grill, that's when the prime meat is worthwhile getting. You can put that and cook it all in one go. And let's learn the chain boller. Cryopods, this is more like it's what we're going to need. Not worried about the spray painter or bunk beds. Let's learn the higher level weaponry and a higher level armour. And I think that's about all our points used up. Yeah, 24 left. Oh, there's the motorboat. So a lot. Black pearls 60, 180 fibre, 200 hide, 1,200 metal, 150 obsidian, 400 polymer. That is a lot of stuff. So if we want a motorboat, which, you know, why wouldn't we at some point, that's going to be a awful lot of stuff to try and gather. I can learn the Argentavis saddle now, so we'll learn that, and that's the last of our Engram points. And having done all of that, it's still night time. Although I think that is just about daybreak, I think. So we've been now streaming for just over 2 hours. So I'm going to call it a day there. Okay, so successful stream, no deaths. We've killed the T-Rex that was nearby, and we found that the Allosaurus have despawned. We've got ourselves a moss chops, and we've got it up to level 121. So we've managed to rapidly train that, so that's done really well. Got some good stats on it now. For now, that's it for today. I will see you all again for my next stream on Sunday. Remember now, at the moment, we've got alternate streams every other Sunday and then every other Wednesday, depending on my work schedule each week. So it will be a bit, take some getting used to. But I will see you Sunday, and we'll get some more done on that point. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.